Hello, chat. Sorry, I had to go and fix some stuff on my end. Today we're doing a little bit of a chill building stream to play Sea of Thieves 2. That's definitely what the title is, and I didn't just read that off of chat. Also, hi, Ender. So, let me switch over to game. I don't actually know what I'm doing exactly. So that'd be fun to start up a stream without a plan, because it's a while since I've done that. A little quiet. I think that might just be my vibe today, but I can up my own volume one sec. Let's crank that up a little bit over here. There we go. How's that? Oh, I have all these builds. Let's go find a nice spot. Don't really know what I'm building. I feel like doing something. Let me get some planning grids out. Let's get some light gray. Greens are always good. Maybe even grab some blue and brown. Dark gray. There we are. Let's use that. I'm thinking maybe... I don't know if this is going to be the best way to decide shape. Save these for a sec. What if I just kind of... Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I need my coordinates on. I'm not sure why coordinates are disabled on this world. Show coordinates. What is this axis? That is negative z this way, positive z this way. So what I'm going to do is move my microphone first of all, because it is getting... Why can I not figure out where to put this? There we go. Let's fill from like here to maybe like 30 blocks up. No, we'll go higher, 50. And we'll say like 20 blocks over. Yeah, I actually need to select a material, huh? Can't just do that. It doesn't just know what I want. That's a little taller than I planned. It's a little disproportionate. Let's trim that down by like 10. There we go. That's a little bit more what I was looking for. Oh, actually, no, we can work with this kind of ground. I don't need to build it in the sky. So we got a wall. Just a big old wall. I'm gonna work with this. So let's just kind of build out some shape here. Thinking a decent amount of extrusion. Go up a little bit. Maybe this side's a little lower. Actually, maybe this side is nearly the same height. Kind of like dips down like right here. It goes up. Be nice. Yeah, welcome to the stream, MCFC. We are just doing some chill building stuff. Also, nice job on the grade 4 throwing knife thing, Ender. Let's see. So I'm thinking that could be a good base. I'm thinking of kind of building this kind of like diorama vibes. Where I'm not going to really work on side view or back or anything. Just kind of a nice little area. Oh, I just thought of something even better than doing that. One sec. Can you get back into pixel art? I love doing pixel art. In fact, I really need to remake my texture pack that I use for all of like my pop art and stuff. Okay, I'm already losing interest in that because I had no idea. Um, that's fine though. Actually, I can work off of this. This actually makes sense for me to start off with this. It's gonna look so ugly from the outside, but hear me out. I can cook here. This is 20 blocks, if I remember right. What are you building? That's currently being decided. I haven't fully decided yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, why didn't that mess pop up? Yeah, I definitely came here with a plan today. Run along here. Okay. I'm gonna make this into a box. Should build patches? No, never. It's not chill. See, this is positive. Honestly, just starting with a nice thing set up is nice. Okay, no worries, MCFT. Hey, welcome to the stream, Sean Farron. We are just building some stuff. I'm still halfway through deciding what I'm gonna build, but I think I've got it. So it's gonna be in the box. It's not just a box, I swear. So what if I put a roof on it? This will be a perfect build when it's just a cube of stone. That's definitely the end. Yeah, I am on PC, but I'm playing on Bedrock Edition because that's just what I've always played on. Oh, I should count these blocks. 7. That's honestly a pretty good distance. We want a little bit of darkness. I should be a boxing YouTuber. I hate that that's I hate that that's funny. Uh, yeah, I do all like PC stuff. Unfortunately, this is a closed world though. This is actually just my testing world for other stuff. That was a base that's still not done that I need to finish, but I had ideas to do something else today. That's not a square. I did something wrong. What's wrong? Oh, I actually made this a rectangle. You know what? That's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. Happy accident. I think the Bob Ross approach. Because I'm pretty sure this is oh yeah, I see where I went wrong. This one's a one block wider than this wall. That's fine. Maybe it's on Lifeboat? I haven't been on Lifeboat in a while. I really should. I used to do like daily streams on the servers. I was about to say that was just a little while ago, and then I realized that's like 2 years back. I think the only I occasionally do stuff on there, but it's usually now for like tournaments I get invited to, which I always lose. Because most of those tournaments are for PvP stuff. Still fun. So I have like a vague idea for what I'm doing. My favorite server next to Hive and CubeCraft. Yeah, I used to play on. I think I used to play on Lifeboat off stream a lot for Bed Wars. I think it was Bed Wars that I played on there. And then when I started streaming, I streamed on Hive a bunch. Did a lot of Sky Wars on there. I actually used to be pretty good. Then I think I switched over to whichever one has Cake Wars. I honestly couldn't tell you. I think it's like Mineplex. I get confused on those servers sometimes. They all feel very similar. I think the last time I streamed on one of those servers, though, was when I was in... I didn't even know what tournament it was. What in the world was the last tournament I was in? I mean, okay, I know what the last tournament I was in. I hosted it, but like, I mean, like as a player. I forget what the last tournament I'm in. I scroll past like 85 announcements for my own. Oh, there's the other time. Did that. A little bit, hasn't it? Oh, wait, was the last tournament I was in the one that was hosted by the guy who got outed for being a bad person recently? I'm not gonna get into that today, but ooh. I can't even find the last time I was in a tournament. It's been so long. Still scrolling. When was this? Yeah, all of the Minecraft Bedrock stuff works together. If it's not Java Edition, you can pretty much do uh group, whatever it's called. You can do multiplayer. Okay, it was Bedrock Pride 2023, hosted by Vercon. That's the last thing I was in. Okay, last tournament I was in was not hosted by a weird person. Happy about that. Okay. This is really like, I feel like there's too much light getting in here. How long are you live stream for? I have no idea, to be honest. I have come in here with very little plan today. Every other stream I plan out, usually. Wow, this is I need to limit the light so much. I need shadows. That's the main thing I'm trying to do. Really? That's giving that much light? I mean, that's enough shadows. I can work with that. You know what? What if I fake it? Like, I don't need to... I don't need to have real lighting. Sometimes it can just be about the vibe. So let's get about like... What's see-through? Light blue carpet. I unfortunately am going to be busy later tonight just because I have to go do some stuff later. And I gotta stream for a while. So I unfortunately do have to decline that. Actually, why am I looking for transparent stuff? I don't need transparent stuff. Or do I? What do I need? What am I looking for? Wait, one sec. I'm getting something added to this world real quick that I designed for something else. I mean, we don't have to worry about what it's for. Yeah, let me just look at all of my packs that I have on here. Let me look for that exact one. Where is it? Where's Fake Sky? Fake Sky. Add pack. Okay, cool. What you building? Also, I didn't know Mega had a Twitch channel with that name. I am building a little cave area. So we're gonna use Fake Sky, which is a block I add just so I don't have to deal with actual lighting. You know, it's fine to use stuff to make stuff look right. That's how I've always thought of stuff. If you're trying to do it in like a competition or something, yeah, this wouldn't be allowed. Um, but this is better. Skin is really cool. Thank you. I designed this, I think like, geez, it's like at least 5 years ago, maybe 6 or 7. It's been upgraded a few times, but stayed the same. Honestly, it's unfortunate I can't use on Java Edition though, because they don't allow transparency like this, so I can't have my funny rib cage visible through my armor. I actually need to make a skin for Java. I mean, there's totally nothing planned. I don't have anything planned with that. Definitely no reason why I would need to. Oh, I forgot a step here to make this look right. It's your Java skin. Usually it's this, but it doesn't allow transparency, so it just has black pixels. His skin is a chicken with a suit on. Honestly, that's a solid skin. Yeah, honestly though, it's probably time I switch up my Minecraft skin, as in I redraw it, but I don't know if I could do much better, and I'd have to change a lot of my stuff for it. So I haven't. We don't need sea lanterns for this. I have better stuff. Specifically, give at S light block. Oh, I gave myself a light block with 0. Well, light block 15, the brightest. Anything but you don't have a Java skin because you're in Bedrock right now. Of course, yeah. There's nothing I have planned in Java Edition. There's nothing in the works on that, definitely. I'm seeing people with a demon girl skin. I'm just use a funny skin or something. Honestly, I just think as long as it makes you happy, go for it. That's always been my look at it. If you want to have one of the weird blob skins that I don't quite get, you know what? It's not for me, it's for them. Okay. Let's look how this looks. So this won't have light trail all the way down. So we'll pretty that up a little bit so it looks a little bit more normal. Rate Butterpal 1 to 12. So you're asking me just to rate a person on a scale of 1 to 12. I feel like he's gonna find out about this. How long have you been playing Minecraft for? About 13 years now. It's been a long time. I mean, I have viewers that have probably not been alive as long as I've been playing Minecraft. It's just old. Okay, jeez. Would 6 be around when Nether update was? Because that's a great time to have joined. There's like a few big times when a lot of people started playing. That's definitely one of them. When are you gonna retire? Tomorrow. Actually, today. This is my retirement stream. I'm announcing it today. Also, welcome to the stream. Also, I love the Nether. The Nether update honestly might be one of my favorite updates there have been. I mean, the original end update was pretty good. Archer's too poor to retire. How dare you? All his money gets eaten. That is a reference no one is going to get. Except maybe Mega. Because I keep spamming with that image. Let's get light block. I don't want it to be too bright. Why don't we go 9? for our little beam of light. Okay, that should be fine, because that's going to mean anything that extends out into that radius is lit up. You can't retire today until with vote cobble together 2, 3, 4, and 6. We don't talk about 5. Yeah, 5's the scandalous one. When I was playing, there was no sprint? How? Are you sure about that? Sprint got added in like the time like villages and lily pads got added. I was so hyped about lily pads when they added lily pads. I'm still am. I'm hyped that they exist. I love lily pads. Like a water plant? Like you can place that plant on water? Crazy. I feel like this is just gonna make me feel old. There we go. We don't have to worry about that. 1.32. The Searcher 777 update. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Water Worshipper? I mean, I wouldn't say Worshipper. I do like it a lot, and I'm about to build with it, if you couldn't guess by how I've set this up. Okay, let's get some... Let's get a nice base for this. Just gonna kind of freeform a little bit of a lake. That's good. He has 5 billion hours in the water game. That looks good, thank you. I mean, it's not much right now. It will be soon. But I do think this is a good start. I should probably bring out the planning grid. Yeah, so there's a funny story behind these. A friend of mine at like super late at night, like in the AMs, mentioned like we were talking about building stuff. And they mentioned that they are running out of blocks to plan their build with because they were using like gold, netherite, smooth stone, all the grid blocks. And I said, hey, I bet I could make you a pack that could do it. And so I did. And honestly, it's been super useful. So now I can kind of plan out just color schemes like this. See. Remember the the village, the path. Wait, what? I'm not sure if I quite know what you're talking about. I do remember when originally villages were added. I also remember the Nether Reactor core, which I miss. I want that back. I feel like that's been taken from me. I want it back. The Nether Reactor core was so cool, and they took it away. Bisexual standard time? I mean, I don't care that much about time zones. I mean, that's a normal time zone, definitely. It's real. It'd be really cool if someone added that to a Minecraft server or something. Yeah, it'd be really cool if someone added just the block back with no function. I definitely didn't do that. That's like my issue when designing stuff for Minecraft is I can make stuff look really pretty. Function. That's where it gets into a problem. Path was not the path block it was. Oh, yeah, for a while it didn't count as its own block, I know, if that's what you're talking about. It used to just be like a permutation of grass. I have no idea if everyone knows what permutation means, actually. I mean like a type of grass, like a subcategory. Okay, that's a good base. This will probably be moss. I don't have a dark color scheme right now. You should become an education channel. Okay. Today we're gonna learn the alphabet. A is for Archer's channel is the one you should subscribe to. B is for bell icon next to the subscribe button. C is for cobbled together. The tournament being held on September 21st. I almost forgot when my own tournament was being held. It was gravel. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Village path was gravel. Yeah, I remember that. I remember when acacia trees. I didn't even finish that sentence. I remember when I remember when acacia trees. I remember them. Shame they got removed. What comes after C? There's more letters. So you're telling me there's more? You lights in the top corners. Oh yeah, it's really dark, huh? I'm gonna light this up with a night vision potion so I can build and then worry about lighting in a sec. Actually, who needs potions? I have commands. Actually, wait, if it's this dark for YouTube, now that I'm looking at it, what if I actually just open this up? Maybe this was right all along. Wait, that's actually about the darkness I want it to be at. Wow, we've gone in a full circle. Let's just do this. Yeah, good enough. I'll fix that later. Yeah, I forgot about YouTube compression. See, on my screen, it's much brighter. Like, I can see all the details on the stone in that corner. So it's much brighter on here. So let's start getting a little bit of this in here. Actually, no, we don't need to worry about detailing with the grids. Let's get some shape. Maybe a kind of a rock's fallen right here. I think in this area is kind of a low, flat area a little bit. And then it starts going up. So I'm kind of inspired by a thing called a cenote, which is a special kind of cave that kind of just looks like a sinkhole full of water. Also, I don't think I need planning grids for this as much, so why don't we actually start detailing some of the bottom here. Can't use concrete powder for this, though, because this is going to be full of water. Moss. I'm going to want... Actually, we'll figure out that in a sec. No, that should be reversed. Moss edges. Detailed. Would you do stone buttons for rocks? I actually am planning on using some of those. Since this is a lot more refined build. Honestly, I usually build in a much... I build grand stuff more often. When I do stuff like this, I absolutely use stuff like that. Super fun. Just to really get in there with them. Yeah, there we go. We're getting some detail. Usually when I'm doing chill building, it's not something grand. It's more just something along these lines. Usually it's something with water and a lot of plant life. I try and do something chill. Just because that's what I enjoy. Mega of Thieves comes after C. What in the world does that mean? I just read that off as if it meant something. I have no idea what that means. Okay. I should really just not read off stuff unless I know what it means. We might be able to get soul soil in. Oh, even that. Sea of the yeah, I see. I mean, I like cobbled together. I mean, that's pretty good. Stone fence. Yeah, since there's no like full stone fence, I always go for like some andesite. Probably gonna use that on some of these kind of things. Like that always makes some really sharp, nice, cool stuff. Um, I think I want to go a little bit darker with the colors in the center. Could dark prismarine look great? I didn't go dark oak leaves. Maybe that's pretty dark. Honestly, that could go on top. Let's have some of these like really deep center areas have a little bit even darker moss. Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Let's get some mud. I'm not sure if I want to go fully to like this dark color yet, so I'm just gonna try it out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in with a lot of the finer details in a bit. So I kind of want to just like get the basic terraform out first. Sorry, I looked up your name and the person with name Searcher777 with 2 followers' belly button as a PFP showed up. What do you mean? That's definitely my alt account. Definitely. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. That's funny though. Yeah, I'll get to the stone in a sec though. Kind of just fun to take things one step at a time. Go through this kind of stuff. Go right here. Honestly, right here could use some. Oh, here. There's one right there. Right here would kind of be probably a little bit of a shadowy area, so we can go a little bit darker with everything that's in it. We could even finish off some of these edges with a little bit of podzol, because it's a little bit lighter. I do have the full side podzol. Alright, farewell, Mega, AK TMI interviews. I'm gonna start calling Mega just TMI interviews now. This is a new name. I would say Mr. TMI interviews, but hasn't earned that yet. See, I don't even know if I need the coarse dirt. This looks fine. This little beach over here isn't as good. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm slowly getting there towards 250. Actually, what am I even at? I don't even know what I'm at. But I know I'm somewhere in the ballpark. It's not loading right now. I'll check it at some point. It's yucky and blue. How dare you, Mega? You're getting banned for... I'm gonna ban you from the Ace in the Roll account. 246? Higher than I last checked. I don't wanna. You've heard of Ace in the Roll, the hit D&D podcast? Which hasn't uploaded because someone's being not uploading. It's not me for once. You cool? I mean, I don't know if I'd say that. I don't know if someone who sits around plays Minecraft and does D&D stuff would be considered cool, but I do appreciate it. And honestly, I don't know if I need to be cool. But I definitely appreciate it. Ah, there we go. That's a nice little lake. Cold-blooded creature. That's fine. I can be cold-blooded. I would love to go scuba diving in a cenote kind of like this. He's so cool. Well, thank you. I'll say that does make it a little less entertaining for a lot of people sometimes. Sorry, something just like started playing on my other monitor. It's just my own stream. And it like for some reason just started and I got really distracted. The Discord promoting for Archer. Mega, no self wait, crap, it's not self-promotion. I need to change my rules. How dare you promote? I don't even know if I have a Discord link. I think it's just open. Relaxing watch. Yeah, maybe I should do more relaxing stuff instead of trying to drive myself insane with beating Elden Ring with a shield. I still think I don't remember who it was, but there was someone who had it was a first time chat in the middle of like one of the most intense boss fights in Elden Ring while I was trying to beat it with only a shield, and they just said, "Dude, I think it was, dude, your voice is so soothing," and I don't think I ever saw that person chat again. It's so funny, just at like the strangest time. I mean, like I appreciate it, but it was really funny. Okay, I'm gonna start doing some form. This one I think flares out to a ledge. Yeah. That seems good. One thing I've learned with organic builds is sometimes when you make mistakes, just leave them. Real things have imperfections. Organic things have imperfections. It just makes it look right sometimes to just have those. So, I mean, I just like freehanded that. Just basic shape for this column. Doesn't look perfect, but it looks organic. I build them in more detail. Yeah, I usually do more detail. I just like kind of doing it kind of base idea and then slowly elaborating. Like where's... I mean, you can kind of see how I've kind of not finished parts of this because these were being translated to survival. But usually I do a little bit more detail and stuff. I'm usually doing more structural elements. This one's less detailed. I think that one's very nice. I haven't actually looked at these. Wow, those look familiar. Yeah, you've definitely never seen these in a survival world before. Oh yeah, here's I was testing some stuff earlier. Yeah, this was a survival build, so I never actually finished some of this because I could just easily translate it. Like this, I only need to build one side. I could translate it over. Totally haven't played hide and seek in there? Yeah, definitely not. I love that thing. This still works, it's robust. This funny combination lock. If you live stream on Minecraft, I usually do solo streams. Just because it is more chill and easier to manage. So I'm not sure about that one. There's some streams, like if I ever get back into streaming on the servers, like the public servers, I'll absolutely do streams like that and build party. So I have an idea for right here. Mainly here and then here. I don't really know what to make it out of. Let's do red for now. Until I decide. Put one box here. A wider box over here. Should probably just fully flatten these out so I can make them more properly. Okay. That'll work. Real though, bye Mega. Farewell. Do a waterfall behind the fall. Should be a cool cave. Yeah, I'm actually planning on doing a waterfall. I just haven't decided exactly where yet. I was thinking maybe over here. This one I have an interesting idea for with this. There will be a waterfall in here. It might be all the way down, to be honest. Or have it go onto a ledge. Could be cool to actually have a waterfall coming off of this over one of these. Could be some pretty cool stuff with that. Depends how this kind of shapes up. I don't like the shape right here as much. Let's do a little bit of this. Fill it out. Just didn't feel right. Like that a little bit better. So I can just kind of fill in behind this one. Pretty flat. I want to make a little bit of an overhang right here. There we go. So that'll support this, which you'll get to see what it is in a moment. As this kind of flares out. I'll finish the cliff before I start doing that part. I think that makes the most sense. And we'll start bringing it in on this side as well. Just me. On YouTube chat, I think, yeah. I would need to check current viewers. I don't usually have it up. See what YouTube is right now. Yeah, on YouTube, yeah. Got it to yourself. I used to have chat or the number of viewers up like all the time. But then it would be like stressful when like I start losing viewers and I'm like, oh, am I not funny enough? Is this not entertaining? Then I saw someone recommending just turning it off and I'm like, yeah, try that. Honestly, so much more fun. Just to not look at it. I don't mind when people bring it up though. I just don't like having it constantly up because then I'm like looking at it like, oh, was that entertaining? Am I funny? My entire self-worth is based off of the number on the screen. Okay, that part's a joke. Don't that's not correct. Leave a little cave there. I'll leave that for now. So I'm kind of thinking for some of this, little wooden posts. That's that right there. Can put that fully across. Now that to the side. So it feels like it's actually been like set into it. They probably wouldn't be able to hold this up. I've not seen Kevril. I have found out by streaming and making content that I am not in the know about a lot of more modern stuff. That's what I've learned. See, actually, I bet this will be a brick. I think that makes the most sense. So we're gonna do this, that. I'm gonna have to check that out then. Oh, I have a cool idea here. What if I bring this up a little higher? And actually have this like as if it's like a metal or stone plate holding that together. Then we have the opportunity to do this, and we get a little bit of an arch right there. Oh, that could also give us an interesting opportunity to switch this out as well. Here's a realm where you can join. I've always wanted to do that. I've just never fully committed to the idea. Because I already make so much of a loss off YouTube and Twitch. I've made like 450 bucks off of it. And probably spent like 700. I do not make back my money on Twitch at all. I am perpetually operating at a net loss. So I'll do this. See, I would actually go and count up at some point in the future. It's just like a startup company burning money for the sake of burning money, because that's about what's happening here. So far, content creation has just been a money hole, and that's fine. I can just keep throwing more in the hole. Because it's fun. I'm not really here to make a living off of it. The chances that actually is viable is pretty much none. So I don't need to stress about it too much. One of the nice and chill Minecraft players. Yeah, it feels like that culture needs to have a little bit of a resurgence, that more chill vibe. I miss that. Wow, I have so much stuff in my inventory. I need to clear it. I miss chiller Minecraft days. Hmm. We need a like this. Oh, yeah, if I practically welcome people who want to take a shot at me. It's like, yeah, sure. I don't really mind. Words are words. No, I can't use that on top too. That looks like I'm just mirroring it. Okay, do this. This isn't going to be a livable house, but that's fine. Okay, now we can go higher. That doesn't feel very supported, but I think that's okay. It can be a little rickety. Sometimes rickety stuff is fun. And I can always also support these. Like, we could keep it rickety and I could still do a little bit of this. In fact, I could go one more forward with that. And I don't know where this one's going to go is the issue. Where does that support go? Okay, what if we did push that back one more? So we do leave that here. And we leave that embedded into like there. You go like through this. Oh, that actually works out really well. Let's leave that. You ever play on other Pills Worlds? I mean, I do like I have a server with some friends, and that's about it. Occasionally, I do it like a tournament or something, but not frequently. I did build friends, yeah. Ender, you count as that? Isn't that crazy? That's what servers are for. You have so much to learn. Yeah, I mean, I think the last time I was actually on like a different world building, other than like the server I usually play on or this testing world, was actually building a video set for that person who came by earlier, Mega, aka TMI interviews. I don't think it's only been in one, but I'm pretty sure it's in the works for another one as well. Yeah, I mean, you seem chill. Seem chill. Does that not work right anymore? It doesn't look the same as I remember it looking. What am I thinking of? How do you do this then? What am I forgetting? Is it these? There used to be a trick you could do. It's nighttime where you live. Honestly, it's nighttime where most people live, I think, because I am in an early time zone. I mean, that's kind of a vibe. Oh, wait, actually, what if I just left it like that? No, it's not, doesn't look great. I don't know, that just doesn't look right to me. Oh, maybe that's a trick that only works right out in the open. Yeah, we're gonna have to actually put a real window right there, I think. I don't think I can use force perspective out of that one. Yeah, I would do yellow glass, but I feel like it's gonna have the same effect. Let me check, just in case I'm wrong. Yeah, you can kind of just tell it's light. That's fine, I'll figure out something. So to start this, honestly, this does not have enough color in it, I think. So let's really get some nice red in here. Just see the invis lights? Yeah, I can. I'm mainly just trying to give the impression that there's like life inside. Which I'm not sure just if adding light would do it, but I can try that later on. I honestly love mangrove. It's such a good block. Oh wait, this is too wide, huh? We'll bring this down a little bit. Also, this is like right up against the wall. I might have to give this some more space. And this build is already taking way longer than I thought it would. I thought it'd be done in like 2 hours, and we're already an hour in, and I'm like not even halfway done with the area. I usually build a lot faster, I think. What did I do wrong here? Something about this roof is off. I just don't like it. I just don't know why. You know what? I'm changing up the roof design. It's going to be a pitched roof, like a normal pitched roof. Going to do this. Half stairs, half slabs. That could work, but it might just be a little bit too wide, is my one worry, to get up to the right height. I think this is fine. Put a little bit of this in here. There we are. Yeah, I think this is about right. We can detail that later. Once we get this one figured out. We definitely don't want to make it symmetrical, because that'll make it look just unnatural, not very organic. So put the door right there. Put a little window right here. Don't mind that. And then let's keep with the same house idea. Where we just bring it up like this. It's gonna feel like jammed into this little area, and that's kind of how I want it to be. It feels like it's just built to fit right in this little spot. Right into the cliff face. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's cool. So I'll have room for one right here. Go through here. Just gonna bring this right around on this side. We can detail that in a second. Do that. Yeah, why don't we go that far with that? Actually, we can go right up against the cliff face. That's fine. Kind of cool. Oh, wait, when? Oh, I see. That's where it lines up. Oh, yeah, this is gonna go into that little cave. So that won't be a thing, I guess. I guess it could be. As if this house is like built into it. I think why I want pitched roofs down here is because this is clearly an area where there's water at the bottom, which means water is falling through here. So it would need to be able to kind of catch those drips off the top. And it's just good to think about like location and why you would have a pitched roof. Or why you wouldn't. I mean, that's something. Interesting. Let's get a door in here. Think of that type so it stands out a little bit. You grab some moss and even some grass. Put in here. Um, I'm really not liking the wood here. I just don't have like very many options to texture it. Let's try something a little different. Just get like all of this. Let's always do this. Go around with some of this material. It definitely looks dirtier. Looks a little bit grimy now. And I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think I don't like the terracotta though. So welcome to the stream, Vortex. Oh, I actually filled in a window. Could texture a few little bits with some of that. No, I don't really like that. I don't think I like how it transitions from textured to a little bit smoother to a very harsh texture. I think that's part of the issue. I could switch over to mud brick. That kind of feels a little bit better. But what if I went with jungle planks and made it look as if that's just kind of the bit of grime or dirt that's built up? So really kind of rein it back. Maybe a little bit more over there. Yeah, a lot less helps. And I could even go a step further. No, that may be too far. Let's look. Yeah, I think that's too far. That's too much. I like the detail, but also that's just too far out of the color space to make it look like even the same material. I feel like to match this, I could definitely go with I could go for some maybe colorful windows. Like, what if I went for just like purple and green? That might be a little far. Just purple. I think there's just not enough purple already in the build. I go for red. No. Maybe not. One thing I am noticing is this doesn't feel right. Feels like that should have a supporting beam. Put that right there. Turn this to stairs. That part. Let's try slabs again, or I mean trapdoors again. What if I went across this? That's kind of nice. I could even put some foliage up here. I need to clear my inventory again. It's getting bad. Fences for windows? That's actually a pretty good idea. I'm gonna grab a couple fence gates, couple fences. I have to take out these because these are too close together. But that's fine. I'm not married to that. I'd probably have to go for something brighter than spruce, definitely. Definitely would have to be backlit. Let's see. Feels like it fills it up a little too much. Maybe I like that a little bit. You know, I'm not even opposed to just that. Or leaving it open. Oh, I did think of another window idea. I don't know if this is gonna look right. Any of these, to be honest, but I'm gonna try them real quick. Go through here. Yeah, not quite right. Nice build. Thank you. It's not, I mean, it's a little lacking on that part, but it's getting there. Kind of like that. Wait, oh, I just thought of something. Oh, I just thought of something. I've seen this before. Let's, I always click that. I wish I could make that button not be there. Let's get some of that. Okay, if there weren't gray behind it, I think that would be the best. Let me see. Let's find out for sure. So there's not gray behind it. Oh yeah, I think that's it. There's one change I need to make on that front, and it is simply doing that. So it is a little bit more consistent. So it feels like it has a full frame. Yeah, I do think I need more bamboo involved. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. Actually, I can put it right here again. Because I was gonna put a little garden up front of this one as well. Just a little bit of a garden. I do not envy the person who has to climb around the outside of this to water that, but actually, we'll say they can open their windows. Sure, that works. Unfortunately, there's not really much space back here, so this is not going to be much. This is probably just going to be this little room. Yeah, we'll add a little bit of light in there in a bit. This one is light behind it, and it looks nice. Yeah, I'm not really doing interiors for this one. This is a little bit more of a diorama looking build. Maybe I'll do an interior stream. I'll just build like an entire castle one stream, and I'll do interiors for another one. There we go. Oh, I just realized I kind of forgot the entire material I just made all of this out of and just started building with planks for some reason. Let me just fix all of that. I need to keep consistency. Right there, definitely, because that'll show through. Oh, this actually needs upside down stuff. Sometimes you get really in there for the little details. Like right here, you're never gonna see that, just in case. A little bit of that. Now, behind this, I'm thinking one of those down there. And like that. Which does leave me with one of these. So I'll kind of work my way out of that. I'll say this is a very well lit corner because of the window. And then I need to add lighting in here. So let's just put a lantern like here. Maybe you'll see that like a little bit sometime. Actually, I could add a little bit of depth if I put a lantern like here. Crap, I don't speak Spanish. I know what that says, but oh no. Tu parles français? Also, hi Nate. Welcome to the stream. Let's look at possible plans for this. I'm thinking maybe a tall one. Ooh. See, a lot of these plants I don't think would work. They're not full enough. Some of these taller ones could be nice. Some of that one's pretty big. I like the big ones. Just kind of fill the space a little bit more. That blocks the window too much. Let's look at maybe... And that just isn't... Use pink petals? That's not a bad idea. Those do fill a space quite well. And I like that you can kind of place them rotationally. You see, let me get like... Oh, actually that looks quite nice. I like that. That was a good suggestion. And it also kind of ties in the warmer tones. So we got pink, red, a little bit of yellow. I can't spell that. I actually don't know how to spell that. I don't know how to spell. Never have. Let's put... should we put pink petals here as well? Maybe I should put something slightly different here just to shake it up. Maybe... Do I have some orange? There's not a lot of good oranges. I might just put the same stuff. Yeah. I mean... There's also the secret plant that I can use that very few people know how to do it right. So there's a way to make coral on land. Use white stained glass. There actually is also stained glass behind here. I need to light this one up though. So you can't really see it. Oh, I just realized the walls of this are the wrong material. Yeah, I messed up at some point while I'm designing this specific spot. Yeah, these are the wrong material. It's supposed to be the same as this. Also, what in the world happened here? There you go. Fix that. Yeah, honestly, a little white stained glass might add to it. As a highlight. Yeah, why don't we put one in the center there and one at the top here? Just a little highlight. So I'm gonna just put water here. Put dark prismarine. Then, you know, I can put that kind of stuff there, which does look really nice. If I want to vary it a little bit, I can even put in some purple, but let's say I like the pink ones to pretend to be flowers. You can also get fans, which are nice. Wait, do the fans not work anymore? Oh, the fans don't work anymore. Darn. Well, why leave it at that? That's quite nice. I have a riddle for you. Okay, I'm just bad at riddles, to be honest. So I can't promise I can get it. Instead of blocks. I would, but since I'm not doing an interior, I want to try and get the actual pane of the glass as close to the fake window frame as possible. Because when you look at it like this, it looks like it's framed up. Yeah, I mean, no worries about not talking. Not here to pressure anyone into saying stuff. If I was doing an interior, I might do panes though. I probably actually wouldn't do the scaffolding thing in the first place if I was gonna do an interior. So I don't think that would look right for an interior. A little bit on that side. To be honest, I'm probably never gonna see this side, but just in case. You never know where this will take us. Yeah, Ender's definitely been talking the whole time. I definitely knew the answer if he was here or not. Let's go here. Let's get a little bit of shading under there. ERB, yeah, no worries. Let's get a little bit of that up there. I don't like the symmetry on that though. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. I do feel like this spot's a little too bright. That part's a little too dark. This looks nice, thank you. It's just kind of a quick freehand thing. I mean, the cliff face, you can tell, isn't. Honestly, though, I need to publish this pack because it's not that complicated. It's just useful to have all the colors. Oh, also, they let light through. They don't block any light. I have learned if you build completely out of them, it just looks like a different game. And honestly, they are super useful. Must be broken before you use it. A glow stick. I mean, that's probably not the answer, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm trying to think of what the actual answer would be, unless that actually is it. But I don't know if it would be. That's where my mind goes, though. I don't know, bones. A travel ice pack. I mean, egg. Actually, it's probably the correct answer now I think about it. Probably an egg. I mean, bones are a good answer too. I wasn't able to use my bones until I broke them. So you got some tough. Let's you guys like your eggs? I mean, I like a nice breakfast burrito. So I guess that would be I'm more of a scrambled person, unless, you know, maybe some hard boiled. I've never understood the runny yolk thing. I'm also not that cultured when it comes to food at all. Oh no, am I the only person here who likes their eggs firm over easy? Okay, so it seems like I'm outvoted. Two over easy, two runny yolk. What was I doing? Wait, one sec. Okay, so this is how you start this out. Actually, no, I'm not going to just replace all this with stone and then do it. I'm going to switch it out. What is the hour in your country? It's only like 6:30 p.m. Not too late. Yeah, I really wish I was maybe a little bit more cultured with food. I'm definitely not. There's like some stuff where I'm like very cultured with food, and then it's just like the rest of it's like no, not at all. There too. Honestly, I have noticed most of my viewers, just like by demographic, are Eastern time, or it is I actually have I had a shocking amount of Filipino viewers for a long time. For like a year, that was like my second demographic to American. I'm American, definitely. America is certainly a country that exists. In Western time. Ah, yes. 3:30 night. That's certainly a time for it to be. I used to stay up that late for a long time. It was like, I think over the last year I did that. Now, it was problematic enough that I decided to just completely switch my sleep schedule, and now I'm going to sleep at a nice 11 something. I know. Uncool. We made any builds on the server before this one? Yeah, this is, there's this over here. This was for a survival server. That's why there's like unfinished parts, because I'm just like, I know what I'm going to texture it. But all this was for that. I haven't done that much testing on this server. I mean, they're cool. The actual finished product's a little bit more neat, but it's, oh, I say finished. It's not actually finished. I'll pull it up real quick. I have no idea where I'm standing, actually. And there you are, a great influence on my sleep schedule. I definitely didn't shift my sleep schedule just to like hang out with you and Chicken, and then you guys decide to get better sleep schedules, and then I'm just left there being awake late. That's definitely not what happened. And also, I was tired every single day. You on Bedrock or Java? Yeah, I'm on Bedrock. I have Java. I just don't play on it. Oh, here's a troll someone built for me under my bridge. He's wonderful. This, let me see. That's my base. Just the bridge part. That's someone else, and that's someone else. It's not the best from this point of view. I build a little bit. Oh yeah, we don't have really much like mod stuff. Like this is actually netherite armor. We have a pack that essentially, depending on who puts it on, it will change the texture of it. I haven't actually been on here in a bit. I do love this little area. It's nice. And the swamp. Swamp is nice. I like the swamp. Building all the trees was annoying. Especially because this is not what the landscape looked like at all beforehand. I'm still working on some of the side details. I log on here and there to just add some stuff. And everything's not all that detailed. Especially in the sewer. But, you know, it'll get there probably. And if it doesn't, Yeah. Pitcher pod's the greenhouse. I actually looked at a lot at pretty much every plant in the game and just this is just kind of why I settled on because it just seemed fun. It's like this. Except don't jump through there, it hurts. I think you could use some vines. I definitely didn't spend a absurd amount of time getting rid of vines. Oh yeah, here's my definitely real painting that's in the game. It isn't anything else that I added in as a joke. Just gonna leave that there. Yeah. Oh yeah, the waterfalls. That's probably my favorite thing I've built in a long time. Just the waterfall and bridge. It's a little hard to see with this FOV, to be honest. The compression's not great. I'll fix that. Video FOV. Let's just zoom that into like 30. I don't know why it's so shaky. I try and pan my camera. Sorry about that. It looks nice though. It looks so cool with shaders. Honestly, I should put shaders on. I don't think I have any up-to-date ones. Unfortunately. Maybe I do. Let's find out. Not like I have a plan for this stream or something I have to complete this stream. Here's one. Give it a sec. I do have a solid graphics card, so should be fine. Did that work? It's not looking like it did. Yeah, it looks like it's fine. Let's see. We'll find out if it's working very soon. If it's not, then darn. Oh, darn. Unfortunate. How do you put shaders on servers? You have to put on client side and settings, like I just did. I wonder if the shaders will work in here, because this could... Cool. Oh, yeah, they're working. They're working. One sec, let me open up this. You show me? So essentially you just want to go into right in here. You do have to have it does have to be on computer edition. The Windows 10 Bedrock edition. Then go into settings. You need to download a pack though for it, which is its own whole process. But once you have it, you can just go into my packs and find it. I have a lot. Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff just can't run it because it is not easy to run, unfortunately. There's some easier shaders that other versions can run, but none of them are particularly easy. Okay, well, farewell, Yanis. Welcome or thanks for stopping by. I said welcome to the stream. I might be a little tired. Oh, that's where it's the sun's hitting. Oh, inside the windows looks very nice. I have an idea. Oh, here we go. Here we are. The sun beaming right down. I was like, maybe I'll leave shaders on for this. This is kind of cool. It is very dark over there. I might have to widen out the hole a little bit. Let me open this up. Yeah, that's a little bit more illuminated. I do love how the light strikes the log. That just looks nice. Sure, let's leave it on this. We'll leave texture on that. Going underwater in this also looks so nice. On phone. I used to play on an iPad for so long just because I was too stubborn to change over. Like I could have switched to like especially I could have switched to console and I'm like, no, this is fine. Yeah, that was about 10 years of time. I finally switched over like a while ago. So I decided to get a PC. This looks I gotta stop just staring at this and actually work on this. Um, well, I guess if I'm gonna do this with shaders now, I need to start thinking about that. You know what? What if I bring a bit of light over here? Let's kind of follow the lake. So like over here. Now what I can do to make it even better is now what if we bring in some leaves to kind of diffuse the light a little bit as it comes down. Does that affect anything? Affects this a little bit, it looks like. It's very bright. What if I tick the time just a little bit? Actually, no, it's fine. Let's leave it like this. Yeah. I don't know if now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if I want to build completely with this on. But I think that is cool to look at. Especially underwater stuff. Underwater build looks so sick with this. I mean, look at that. Just love that. I just like being underwater. I do scuba diving, so it's always been somewhere that's nice. The leaves look good. I'm probably gonna put them back. I just wanted to be able to plan them out with normal visuals. Beautiful. Except I did actually make this hole massive now, so we do need to fix that. Confine this a little bit more. Add you on Minecraft. Right, thank you. Do we want this lantern? I thought there was a lantern right here. Guess there wasn't. I guess we'll continue with some of these veins of tough. And we can kind of trim some of these with cobble. I mean, if you guys like this kind of stuff, for a shameless plug, there is a building event I'm running with 12 other Minecraft creators on the 21st at 2 p.m. EST, which I am one of the hosts and judges for, and the main organizer for. So, unfortunately, it is closed to join at the moment because there is full full people, plus there's a subscriber like cap thing. Every person in it just has to obey like the 200 sub rule. Just some people care a lot more about that than I do, and also it keeps kind of a certain level of prestige to it a little bit. It's not the best rule, but it's kind of necessary to run it right. But it's the second time I've done it. We did one back in May, which went pretty well. as far as you would be able to tell on the surface, there was a lot of technical issues behind the scenes, and a lot of those have been cleared up, so it should run a lot smoother now. Should still be pretty fun. Yeah, Ender got to join because we had a issue at the last second with some no-shows, and I didn't have enough subs to replace it because the sub no-showed. There, yeah, that was the main problem. People no-showing. The people who no-showed are not going to be in this one, because I am not going to rely on that again. Yeah, I do have, where is it? I can actually pull it up. I don't actually have the right account up right now, but that's fine. Where is it? Full list of, okay. Pull it up right now. Let's change to display capture. I don't know if I want to be. Actually, being on my main account's fine for this. I don't care. I don't think I'm being recommended anything. Actually, just in case. I will pull up the Ace in the Roll Twitter account, which legitimately looks at nothing online, pretty much. Where can I find this? Sorry, this is being really annoying. It's not letting me capture this right now, so I'm just going to copy or screenshot this and put it up on screen. Or wait, actually I might have got it. Sorry, this is being annoying. Whatever. We will just show it up on screen. That's fine. I have the graphics. Just throw the most recent one up. We've got these people who are about to show up on screen. All right, well, thanks for stopping by. This is the YouTubers who are showing up for the event on the 21st. We've got these. I'm not gonna list them all off, but that's all them. They're cool. So those people are interesting. All right, well, thank you, Sean, for stopping by. You have a great rest of your night or day. I should probably get back to actually going through here. Been distracted with this shameless self-promo of the event. Actually, I'm not sure if shameless is the right word for that. Your teammates won and you helped. Fair enough. You know, I guess I appreciate the honesty. I don't know exactly how every team operated. I should go watch back some other people's VODs, because there are some VODs from that I just never got around to watching. I'll try and do that before the next event. I haven't even watched back my VOD. It just, there was a lot of technical issues on my side, so I kept having to keep, like, tab out. So I didn't end up making it into a video. Your VOD is great. Wait, I don't think you streamed. You didn't? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's why it's such a good VOD, I guess. That's a nice cliff face right there. There's a couple blocks I still need to replace. That's a pretty nice cliff face. You're also sick. Oh, yeah. Man, that was a hectic day for me. The next one's hopefully going to be less so. I've automated a bunch of stuff. Though, CT3 is shaping up to be one of the more intensive things I've done. So, I'm definitely curious how that's going to go. My day been pretty good. Been mainly relaxing. Played some pirate game with some weirdo. Sure, no one would know him. And now we wait for the ender response, as I've just called him a weirdo. But yeah, my day's been pretty good. How about you? You doing good? Should probably build more cliff face, huh? Start building a little bit. Going like up right here. Good. Alright, glad to hear it. Hello, it is me, the weirdo. I've done very little productive today. Which isn't the best thing, but okay. Thinking this is actually gonna kind of overhang into this a little bit. Gonna do that. I like this kind of arch up over this. I might have to recess this a little bit. This. Yeah, honestly, planning grids help so much. I'm so glad one person chicken introduced me to this concept. And I actually decided to make a pack on it in the moment. That's actually the other person who's hosting that event. Not really a YouTuber or anything, but why he's on there is because he's also a very knowledgeable builder. So he can give good insight into the content subject. This is looking good so far. Let's make that a little uneven. Do that as well. How do I want to blend this? See, I'm not opposed to just having it be like that, but I think I'd prefer something more like that. It's a little smoother. Chicken is the fan service. That's what everyone actually wants to see. Just him, not even me. No one else in the event. Just my co-host. I'm fine letting that be the canon explanation. Like, yeah, that's exactly why. That's why he's there. It is actually just all fan service. Everyone just really hates me and really likes him, so we do that instead. Because if I can get him on there, everyone has to put up with me to see the content he's in. That's the tactic. Some andesite. That's not at all andesite. That's tough. How dare I? Do this. Doing it in strips like this helps because a lot of weathering on rocks is in strips, whether it's from wind, tectonic movements, or rain. Rain's the big one. There's water flowing over it. Or when little rocks fall down, they hit stuff on the way down. So lines are usually the way to go. Sometimes horizontal, but often it makes most sense for it to be vertical lines. That's a huge building tip that has changed how I detail stuff a ton. It has been a huge help to what I do. It doesn't even sound that important until you start looking at the results. It's hard to go back after that. Let's do this. I think we're getting somewhere with this cliff. We almost have half of our cave done. And I don't think I'm going to be finishing it this stream, because this is taking a lot longer than expected. See that? A little bit of a highlight there. I'm honestly not sure when I'll do the next stream. Probably over the weekends at some point. Who knows, maybe even tomorrow. I have a really weird schedule to keep to, so my streaming times are always odd. This wall's too blank. Something needs to be added to this, but I'll finish making it first before I start considering that. It's just a lot of dead space. I unfortunately, I'm gonna need to head out somewhere soon because I have not gotten dinner today. I don't usually hop on Worlds as much anymore. I apologize, sorry. Where should we go? Who needs to eat when you can build? I mean, good point. That's what might have been my philosophy for the last 2 hours. That's my philosophy most days. Who needs to eat? I mean, if I'm gonna be sitting around playing video games all day, I don't need like a whole pizza to sustain myself. Like, yeah, sure, I'll just have some on lunch or something. Has it been 2 hours? Nearly. It's 1:50 right now. Yeah, this is all this is all I've accomplished in 2 hours. I don't know if that's I feel like this would be good for most people. This is not that productive for me. But then again, this is a chill building stream. I'm not trying to build like the craziest thing of all time. I'm liking how this is going. So we've got a little bit of a ledge up here I could do something with. I'm thinking this part, though, just goes straight up into the roof. Yeah, this is like a cave from Mr. Beast cave video. I didn't know caves existed until that. Sorry, sometimes I just get like random strings of just stupidity. You know, it's like if you ever use like a plasma pistol or a plasma repeater in Halo, you know, it can do smart things for a while, but then you just gotta like it's gotta overheat for a second, cool back down. That's when the stupid kicks in. Just like a split second. Then we're back. Might not random, they're constant. Oh, I mean, maybe if you were smart. Not gonna say that. That's mean. I don't mean that, so I don't want to say that. It's just rude. What if I actually brought the hole this way? What if this were like a more like a crevasse? I don't like how long it is actually. Bring it back this way. This feels too wide on this side as well. Do this. Now that feels too perfect. So let's fill in this side and then fill in this side. There we go. That feels like a little bit more of a crevasse. Crevasse. I do really like the idea of a waterfall coming off of here. Where could it go? I might have to bring this out a little bit more. What if I could like plan it out so it's like right here? Okay, this is a little bit of a stretch out here. That feels far. I have to connect it up to here. Getting it to turn just right is gonna be... And is a line right there really what I want? Maybe a line right here. Maybe this is where the waterfall goes. What happens like if this is a thing? Oh, that would happen. I mean, that's quite pleasant. It's definitely not wide enough. But it could be quite nice. What if it also went right here? Yeah, like, just goes right past this. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of stuff right here. But that's okay. I like this. So we don't need all of this then. We don't need all of this extension. That's good. Didn't like it. Actually, we're gonna have it curve in a little bit. Except right here, we'll have it curve out across this part. To make a little bit better of a kind of spout. And then I'm thinking we bring it in from like up here. So how do we connect that? I mean, there's nothing down here to damage, so I can kind of mess around with this freely. A moment, let me get my Google Translate out, because I don't speak that language, I apologize. Alright. Okay, now I can understand. Sorry about that. Agreed. Okay. Thank you. That's what I just got, but yeah. Sorry. I wish I spoke more languages. I am unfortunately like I can speak English and barely a little French. That's like it. I can call someone a dolphin. That's about it. Tu es un dauphin. I think actually I missed a word in there, even. There's a lot of languages I wish I knew, to be honest. I just feel like I'm missing out, you know? So much stuff I just can't understand. go, honestly, some moss like right around here would make a lot of sense. But not too much on the riverbed, because it would probably flow through the moss. Sweep some of it away. Actually, I don't even think I need to go up that high. It's like kind of just have it be along this part. Maybe even... Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Have some moss go underneath. I like that. Hey, Badger Bro. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen that name. How's it going? It's been since Deep.io era. Crazy thing is, the last guy you expect to watch your live is from Iraq. I mean, honestly, I've got viewers from a lot of places. I kind of just go with it now. Like, you know, wherever people are from, good for them. Which honestly, I absolutely love to people from all over. Just fun to get a lot of different viewpoints and stuff in chat, people's opinions on stuff. It's just cool. Like it. So I got a little bit of mud to put up here. Yeah, honestly, I think that's one of the huge awesome things about live streaming or creating content. I would love to at some point translate my videos into a bunch of extra languages as well. That would be so fun. I thought about doing it with Google Translate one time, and then I realized I had no way to verify if it translated to what I want it to say. And that could be really bad if it comes across as something not what I want to say. I think the easiest one to do would probably be Spanish or French, because I just know people who know that kind of stuff. It'd be so fun to make multiple language versions of everything. Also, I was gonna wait on doing this, but I'm gonna do this part right now just because I want to. Let's get some leaves. Well, actually, mangrove might look nice. Mangrove's like the leaves that kind of hang down. They're a little thick, though. That is the one issue, and they're a little bit dark sometimes. I like that. Let's get a little bit of darker tones. Oh, actually, I have the add-on that makes dark oak leaves a different color. Just use those. So I actually just have a different color of the same leaves. I really think dark oak leaves should be darker like that in the main game. It'd be so nice. And that just adds some, just such nice color change to it. So pretty. A little bit over here. I love that as it kind of hangs down. Let's grab some glowberries. If I can remember where glowberries are, I think they're in here. Yeah. I need string as well. I sometimes just forget where stuff is, so I spend a lot of time in my inventory. I've been playing this game for over a decade. I should know where stuff is. Yeah, Google Translate has given me some undesirable results in the past. I think it just specifically has a hard time with languages that have. I'm trying to think of what the term would be. Um, like I can't think of the term, but like symbols that are like I can't think of the right thing, but you probably know what I mean. Some of those more complex symbol things, and also a lot. I guess I would have a hard time with Latin on non-Latin based stuff. That's what I'm thinking of. Non-Latin. That's what I'm trying to say. Is a lot of the languages it does well are Latin based. So that's I mean you can get pretty reliable results with I mean French, Spanish, English, whatever those translate easily. German. Once you start going outside of Latin, start getting some issues with that. Is the Glowberry Vines too much? I'm trying to decide. They're fine. Yeah, we'll leave them. We're definitely getting somewhere. Definitely not to a point where I could like screenshot it, be like, oh yes, here's a finished build. Yeah, it translates something completely different. I mean, that could be fun for like messing up stuff and trying to make someone try and understand it if you want to just like scramble it like a bunch of times. But for anything practical, it's not the best choice to use. I'd have to actually probably learn a lot of those languages to translate stuff properly. Which would be a fun thing to do someday. Though Duolingo can only teach me so much French. So let's clean out this. I'm just gonna replace this wall for a little building box with something a little cleaner. Actually, I guess it's gonna be less clean. I'm gonna add a bunch of texture to it. How about this side is a little bit more cobble though, just because it can be. Oh, actually, I just realized what would make sense here for lighting. The flat part in the middle should be brighter. So let's get all of this. Build in all of the non-middle areas. There we are. Oh, there's that stair I kept trying to place. It just wouldn't go. Okay, everything under this house is not going to be able to be stone because that just doesn't make sense lighting-wise. Get a little bit of highlight. Yeah, I can't imagine trying to learn a language that is a completely different base system. I I struggle with French, and that's just like vaguely similar to English. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a nice highlight. We're getting somewhere. I do think it would make sense though for this to have kind of grown down onto the roof. Let's try a little bit of that. Oh yeah, that's nice. Put that into there. I gotta recess it a little bit into there. Nice. Could even put some of the darker color under there. Well, very well, Nate. Thanks for stopping by. Say, put this right here. We'll connect it like that. There we go. Now it feels like this almost like grew down onto here. And I can also continue some of these vines. I could even put like a tiny bit right here, like it's growing all the way down this. Oh yeah, that really ties it in together. But now I feel like some of these back vines should be a little bit lower. So they like almost touch the roof. And there we go. Now it feels like it kind of like drips down and grows over the roof. That's really nice. Okay, I do have one more idea. Let's see if I can get away with this. This could be cool if it works. Oh yeah, that looks good. Nice. Yeah, that adds a lot of good little fluffy bits to the top of the roof. Wow, honestly, this is turning out pretty good. I'm liking how this is working. I might eventually switch these out for the other kind of plant that we were looking at. Just feels very peaceful. Just feels like I'd like to just sit here. I mean, the view is actually not good. Sorry, I'd like to sit here and look at it, not on there, because that's not the best view. We'll fix that eventually. Wow, I've been streaming for 2 hours. I didn't even realize. I mean, I realized I was at 150 a while ago, but I didn't think it had been 10 minutes. Actually, 20 minutes. So, I guess let's... Why don't I make this cave wall up here? Just get some fundamental support in so the cave feels supported. One way I like to make caves is try and figure out what supports what. So if I want to have like a specific shape for the roof, I can just look at that and be like, okay, this right here, that's not very supported. Why don't we just figure out where a stone wall would have to be? But then, oh, you know, cascading effect of, oh yeah, this is now not supported, and you can kind of just follow that effect down until you greet the ground, and it's done. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. Very nice. I think I want to have this actually flare out a little bit more as well. Very pretty. I'll just put this in for now, because I don't know exactly what my floor is going to be. Yeah, and that looks pretty good. Let's do a similar effect on this side of the wall. So maybe just not quite as large. I do think we're gonna have to leave our bounding box a little bit, but who said we don't? Like, who said we can't do that? No one. I made up this bounding box, I can change it. So we're just gonna do this so I can get the lighting right. Yeah, I like that going back a little bit more. That's nicer. I'm actually thinking maybe it kind of goes out right here, as if the water's carved through it a little bit. It's kind of given way to the water. That's how a lot of natural stuff forms. water. And then we can also bring this up. Nice. I mean, we definitely need to do this corner. That's gonna be a whole thing. You know what? Let's just start it now. Good talk to you. Enjoyed watching you building. Unfortunately, I have to go. Big love to you and your stream career. Good luck. Bye. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a nice rest of your day or night. I'm not actually sure which it would be there. I am not the best with knowing time zones off the top of my head. Let's do this. Let's do that. There's a good outline for one side of this. Let's bring this up. This one's a little bit more of a firm one. It's 4:23 a.m. Okay, well, I hope you have a good night currently and morning very soon. Maybe I need to stream earlier in the day. A lot of people have said this stream that's extremely late at night where they are. Or who knows, maybe this is the prime time. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. See you around. Definitely gonna be doing more of these in the future. Okay, that is starting to look good as a cliff base. We're getting some good shape there. Also, I apologize if you hear me crack all of my knuckles at the same time. Way too close to the mic. I didn't mean to do that. I do that reflex sometimes. I feel like now I just talked about it, and see, now it's like more obvious because I said something. I should just kept quiet. I'm like, oh, your mic's just crackling a little bit. Let's bring this up here. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the last thing I do this stream. I'm gonna detail all the stuff I just made. And then we'll come back for like a foliage pass in a future stream. You talking about cracked knuckles makes me want to crack mine. It feels good. Oh, I was gonna try and do it again. I couldn't. Go up this way. It was nice. Yeah, it's nice. It was good. I'm pretty sure I one time met someone who believed that it was bad for you to do that. It's just not true. It doesn't really do anything. It just kind of gets some tension out of your muscles. it. It's just a stretch. Let's put that one right there. Okay, no, we'll do that. Okay, that is a lot of structure that I just built. I mean, that is like as much terraform as we've done so far. So let's do this. This will be our last thing. I just need 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. We'll get slabs and stairs involved later. Okay, let's identify where the bright spots are. Right here. This isn't as bright right here. But if I do that, it would be. Yeah, it doesn't feel quite right. I think most of this little extended bit is going to be like this. I feel like a lot of these terraforming things don't look quite right until they're done. Like this, I feel like looks a little funky right now. It's not quite right. And I'm just gonna have to go with it for now, and then I can tweak it in a bit. Let's do a little bit of this. Yeah, I think right here would actually be a great little shadowy spot. A bit of this. And widen out to here. This. Nice. Okay, we're getting a start on some of this. It's not much, but it's honest work. Just gonna kind of follow this up here. This is no longer as bright. Oh, I'm getting some bad lag. Oh, I don't know what that was about. Do a little bit of this. Right over here. This is going to be a lot of this. Yeah, just a nice rock color. Wow, this is already starting to get there. At least this corner. You know, I wouldn't even be opposed to putting some light right here as the light kind of shines in. And you know, it doesn't quite hit this spot as much. It's like right under here. It would probably hit this at least a little bit. There we go. Really hits that spot, highlighting it. It's gonna look a lot different when there's shaders because I don't need a fake shading. If I even want to do shaders, don't really have to. Okay, that is starting to look good. We just need a lot of this. Honestly, a lot of these little cave areas that would normally be dark just because of like where the light would be coming from. I need to brighten up quite a bit. Because then that makes it feel extra bright up there. Even the mud I use up here needs to be some of the brightest stuff. I want to go along this edge. There we are. We could put, honestly, some dirt right here. Could even go even further under. So one thing plants do is they break up stone. And that would make a lot of sense for some dirt to be under here. Okay, I did put string down here. I forgot. Yeah, I like that little touch of brown in there. It's quite nice. My little cenote. Yeah, honestly, this could be like the cover for the chill building streams. I mean, that is like, that's chill right there. Or like over here. Honestly, from most angles. Though I do think one thing I want to do is the more I've been thinking about it, I want to change this little detail. Yeah, plant. Yeah, there's still this. I kind of want to get like at least like a thumbnail enough area for chill building. Like that's a pretty great thumbnail right there. Why don't we just get that much done? That's what's staying stone. Everything else is changing. So we'll go up across here. All of this empty space turn to cobblestone. And then we just need to cut out all of that. This is going to be more cobblestone as well as tough. Well, this is like absolutely tough, so I'm just going to fix that one here. Yeah, we'll do this part as I go through, just because it is going to be a little annoying otherwise. Annoying is not what we're here for. It's not what I'm here for. Maybe it's what you're here for. Probably Ender, that's what he's here for, specifically. Just wants to see me struggle. You're in a tough situation. Okay, I'm not going to save and quit off that. Got close. I should do chill building streams for a long time, and then one day have a thing called chill building stream. But it's me trying to build as fast as I can with like an ominous timer slowly ticking in the corner, and I don't explain. And at the end of the stream, there's just an explosion sound effect, and the screen goes black. It says no connection. stress some people out. Just do the exact opposite of a chill building stream. I wonder if I could get banned on YouTube for that, actually, now that I think about it. I might not be able to do YouTube streams if I just have, like, a fake explosion. Like, I probably get in trouble over that. Like, that doesn't feel allowed. We're gonna do this. Right through here. Most of this I don't think is gonna be tough. We'll get like a little bit in here. I'm curious if this actually is lighting up too much. You know, see, that might be taking a little bit too much of the focus from this. Yeah, I mean, it's not much more that I need to do. Actually, yeah, it is. It's like most of it. Never mind, I'm not sure why I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't intentionally lying, but I just, you know, feel like I should have meant that because I just realized how much there actually is. We are. I'm liking that a little bit. So let's now, as it kind of gets further back, kind of fade this into cobble. We want that. I feel like I'm concentrating too hard. I need to loosen up a little bit. Fill in all that. Do this. Fill in all of this. Wait, texture was a little bit tough. Okay. That is looking a lot better already. There's some bits I'm just not quite liking though. So we're gonna push in this a little bit just because it feels too bright in some places. Let's take this little square, turn it into that. That's a little nicer, yeah. All this, tough. That adds a little bit of a darker tone to that area. That area wouldn't have a lot of plants either. Not sure, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to put over there. I eventually think it'd be cool if there was a way to climb up. If I may put like a ladder up past here. Maybe we can look at that before I end stream. This. Man, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be placed right here. This area is a particularly dark area. Man. I mean, it'll add some good contrast for the rest of the cave. So I'm not going to remove it or make it lighter. Still, man, it is dark over there. Nice. So I kind of want to widen this a little bit as I bring in some of these elements. I like forgot I was streaming for like 30 seconds. I was fully off in my own world for a moment. Yeah, I might be getting tired. That's okay. So we will finish this up another time if I need to. I'm not gonna push myself too hard to finish this. Though I would like to get some parts of this done before I hop off. A little bit of this. More dark texturing. So I have an idea for the ladder. What if I just make it go up from here? Just like right out the roof right here. Straight up. Just through the ground. How does that look? That doesn't look great, to be honest. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Let's just not do that at all. Just use our imagination. Imagination. There is some other stuff I'd like to look at adding. Specifically, I think it would be very neat to have a little chimney made of tough brick. Then we have a little bit of this up the top. So what if I just did like... It just feels like it's like polluting the air right there, but it's fine. It's not too bad. Oh, I have ashless campfires, so I can actually see through. That's not good. Is there anything like cone-shaped? Of course, anvils. I mean, that's a classic. I think that doesn't quite cover the bottom of the campfire as well. I mean, there's a hopper. I feel like a hopper is not going to look right either. Or what if I just put like a log under here? Or even better, just made it like a chimney like that. And that just looks good. Just looks comfy. I think I can reduce the stuff a little bit. Let's make it a little shorter. Yes, I did just break a vine by accident, my bad. I actually really like that. It adds some good motion, upwards motion. And the smoke isn't collecting at the top for too long. It's going away fairly quickly. Just a little chimney. Doesn't need to be huge. If I do something like that, doesn't really change the amount of smoke. That's fine. I mean, this is like a pretty good thing to do today. Also, I just realized I have a bug bite on my arm that I've kept scratching. It's just gotten larger. Uh-oh. Probably shouldn't have been scratching that. I didn't even realize I had that. Oops. Crap. I'm just adding like an allergen to my skin. Oh. Yeah, I should probably go take something for that or put something on that. Oops. It's fine. Well, why don't we take a little screenshot of what we've got here? Oh, actually, I see one more detail. Almost missed that. There's one little thing I want to add before we do that still. Sorry, I keep thinking of more things I want to do. Need dark oak leaves and oak leaves again. Need lily pads. Seagrass. Just want to get like a little bit of this stuff down here. Mainly on this stuff. I think that makes the most sense. Like a little bit of lily pads helps a lot. I was like, lily pads are like so densely placed in real life. I gotta use a lot of them in Minecraft to make that same effect. Can you actually do the same? Okay, you can do that in this. So one trick you can do is this looks a lot like duckweed. Same with acacia leaves. I think for this I'm gonna use this. But this kind of looks like duckweed. Just that kind of floating stuff on the water. Yeah, we put some over here. Some of that. I did see a little tip with some glass one time that you can do. Which is to make cattails kind of like that. They're not very visible, but they actually do look quite nice. I mean, I like that. Not the most visible things in the world. I don't think they need to be. Though, could I put something there that's better is the real question. Let's test it out. Because, I mean, that's okay. It could be okay. What if I do this? Wait, I just thought of an idea of how to make a cattail. Oh, those aren't centered on top of them. Oh, if that was centered, I'd have a cattail. Yeah, I can't put that in the water, which is kind of annoying. We can use classic stuff as well as drip leaf. Those both help. As well. Oh yeah, hanging roots add to these kind of things. I should put some up here. So let's quickly add a few. I guess we're doing a little bit of a detailing pass right now. Let's see, one right there might make more sense than one right here. let's kind of get some of these going. These just look nice. Then the next thing I need to look at is sugarcane, which needs string. Actually, unless I just want 3 high. Oh, there's very little place to put sugarcane right here. Hmm. I have an idea. Put some right here. Actually, put that one taller. I need this right here. It's not quite there yet. Adding some of this. To kind of hopefully round out our foliage. And this will kind of blend it together as well. Do that as well. And maybe even wind it up around here. There we go. That's a little bit more of a complete lower area. What else do I need to detail real quick? I would do something over here, but there's just not really... You know what? There's always an opportunity for something. One sec. I have an idea. That might be too thick. I was trying to make roots. I just don't know if that quite looks like roots. I do have one last thing that could fix it before we scrap the idea. Yeah, no. Okay, let's just scrap it. Instead... Oh, I missed a little spot back here. What if we decided to add a little extra splash of color? Just right through here. And just behind all of this is the amethyst. what if it branched off down this way as well? Let's say we put that there. Does this look good? We're gonna have some of these crystals kind of poking out. So one thing I can also do is go to the smaller ones. A lot of these probably shouldn't be as big. Some of these in the center should probably be a little bit larger, but anything on the outside edge really shouldn't be. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice, actually. Why don't we even put one, like, vein right here? I think it's nice is that all I have to do is just break a bunch of blocks and then just fill in behind where they were. We are. Let's go behind this one as well. There we are. And then maybe a little tiny little spot down here. Yeah, there's some little spots for crystals. I think some around here would be pretty good. I mean, that's looking pretty chill. I just think it's missing maybe a vein right here. Just think this spot could use a little bit. I mean, this is a pretty good unplanned build. I mean, all in all. Like, I think this looks nice. Screenshot that for thumbnail. That looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit of a different angle, actually, like this angle. I mean, that looks great. I'm happy with that. I think that's great for this stream. So, I think that's where we'll leave it. Our little diorama. I really do like the crystals. I'm glad I did that. The extra veins. I could probably add some texture to those, but we'll look into that another time. Thank you, everyone who's watching. Everyone who stopped by in general. Whether you're still watching or not, because we got a lot of people go in and out over the last 3 hours. So, yeah. Thank you. Bye, everyone.